Detective Inspector Kat is working on a missing child case. She wakes up in the middle of the night, goes downstairs, feeds the cat, and mixes vodka with Cocoa Pops. Her partner, Ezra Jones, appears behind her, informing her that she has been removed from the case due to her drinking. She believes this decision stems from her being a woman who tells the truth, and she is determined to continue the investigation regardless, enlisting Ezra's help. He informs her that there are 5 suspects captured on camera, 2 of whom are linked to the boy's family. The boy's stepfather, the primary suspect, is assisting the investigation. Kat instructs Ezra to arrange a press conference for the afternoon to observe the stepfather's reaction. Kat enters her child's room and hears a scratching sound from the closet. She opens it, only to find herself waking up in the middle of the night. She meets Ezra, who explains that the missing boy, Ashley, completed his karate class that morning and was picked up from church by his mother. 15 minutes later, the mother went to McDonald's for a Happy Meal, leaving Ashley in the car. Ezra's voice begins to fade. Kat's child calls for her, and she wakes up again, only to find a man sleeping next to her. She takes her pills and meets Ezra again. She asks about the missing boy, but Ezra tells her that this occurred a long time ago and that he hasn't seen her in months. Kat responds that she saw him 2 days ago. She notices her investigation board is missing, and Ezra admits he took it down. She becomes angry with him. The man from her bedroom then appears and reveals himself to be Detective Inspector Barnabas Bull, Kat's colleague. He goes into the kitchen to prepare tea, and Ezra follows to assist. Kat checks his coat and finds a photograph of the missing boy with Ezra. Kat wakes up again in the middle of the night, going into the kitchen to find a bottle of alcohol and a box of cereal. She is startled by her cat. Ezra joins her, and she asks why he is always there, noting she doesn't remember giving him a key. They go into the drawing room to find Bull attempting to pick up items from the floor. Kat demands that he leave her house. Ezra reveals that this is not her house, it never was. Ezra is, in fact, a writer who created short stories. His publisher encouraged him to write a detective novel, which led him to create the character of Kat and the case of the missing boy. After writing the novel titled 9 Lives Cat, Ezra found it to be generic and cliched. He placed the story in the bottom drawer, periodically revisiting it to see if he could improve it. Kat insists that she is real, and her life is real. However, Ezra maintains that she is simply a fictional construct who doesn't even know the name of her daughter. Ezra never assigned a name to her daughter. Kat runs to her daughter's room, only to find that her child has no face. She wakes up again in the middle of the night. Ezra explains that he attempted to pair her with another character in an effort to refresh the story, which is when D.I. Bull was introduced. The publisher, impressed by Bull's character, offered Ezra a 3-book deal centered around him. The missing boy, Ashley, is revealed to be Ezra's son. Ezra now has to let go of Kat, claiming that she has exhausted her narrative potential. He places the story back in the bottom drawer. Sometime later, Ezra is writing another story. He receives a call from his publisher, Georgie, inquiring about the TV rights for the Bull novel, which have not yet been finalized. He discusses the story he is writing with Bull. Ezra's wife arrives home and mentions that she can't find her phone. A confusion arises as both Ezra and his wife think the other was responsible for picking up Ashley from swimming. Ezra shows her a text indicating that she was supposed to pick up Ashley. She insists this text is not hers. Bull speculates that someone may have taken his wife's phone and sent the message. Ezra wakes up in the middle of the night and goes downstairs to find his wife sobbing. There has been no news of Ashley. Matilda Gordon, the family liaison, arrives and asks if Ezra has based any character on a real person who might bear a grudge against him. She reveals that she found children's teeth in one of his cabinets. Ezra explains that they belong to a colleague who was helping him with a story. Matilda asks to read the story, and Ezra searches for it in the bottom drawer but cannot find it. He inquires about it with Bull, who stands behind Matilda. Matilda, confused, tells Ezra that Barnabas is a fictional character who does not exist. Later that night, Ezra notices Ashley in his room. He follows the boy downstairs and finds Matilda dead in the drawing room. Kat is reading his novel on Bull, stating that it is not fictional, but is actually happening in real life. She assures him that Ashley is safe and no harm will come to him. Kat reveals that his wife's phone had been hidden in his bottom drawer. She opens the closet to reveal Bull's dead and then kisses his wife. Ezra asks what she wants, and she tells him that she wants him to finish her story. He goes into the drawing room and notices Matilda writing a novel. She tells Ezra that she doesn't know how to end the story. Ezra is revealed to be a character in the story Matilda is writing, a hack novelist haunted by his own creations. She tells him that she will have to leave him in the bottom drawer until she can come up with a better ending. Ezra begs her not to. The episode concludes with Matilda throwing the pages into her bottom drawer. Please like and subscribe the channel for more videos like these.